I'm back again. 2 in 1 day. Since I did that last little clip on Soul, I've been watching this squirrel. This squirrel is going back and forth, back and forth. I've been watching him for a few days now. And he is busy. He is back and forth, burying nuts and whatever. So I'm asking, there you go again, he got another nut. Now I don't even know where he getting these nuts from, because we don't have any nut trees around here. No oak trees, no nothing, but he working it. But he's getting all of these seeds. And I remember God said he gives seed to the sower. There you go, he got a special place over there. So the seed that he's getting that's to him, he's burying it for the winter. In his mind, you know, he can go dig up something later on, maybe get an acorn or something. But I read that out of all the nuts and everything that a squirrel buries, he only remembers where maybe 25% of them are at. So what happens? Of course, all things work together for good. He's repopulating the land with trees and things of that nature, which in turn open up for more squirrels to have houses and birds and other critters that, you know, city people just don't know about. But I'm watching and it's coming to mind exactly what God said. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. And I think that we are like these squirrels. If we follow the word of God, we're busy sowing, but we may not remember all the seeds that we've sown. So now these seeds are coming up, good or bad now, good or bad. So I'm watching what's sown now. I'm watching my words, they're seeds, because Jesus even said that your words are seed. Okay, I'm watching my actions. I'm watching my giving. I'm watching everything that I'm giving and sowing, because that I do want back. And then I forget about it. I forget. I give somebody some money, I forget about it. One of the things that I purpose in myself to do is to try to always keep some kind of money in the car, whether it's change, a couple of dollars, whatever. And, you know, the reason why is because God had told me that if you give to the poor, you lend to him. Well, I know God gonna pay me back. Johnny may not, Susie may not, but God gonna give it back to me. And it's gonna be good measure, pressed down, shaking together, and running over, because men are gonna give it back to me into my bosom. In turn, I have more to sow. But I just want to encourage everybody today, keep sowing. I don't care what the government looks like. If you notice, stop talking about the government, because they're only a resource. God is my source. And it don't matter who Pharaoh is. I'm looking for Joseph. So that's another thing. I'm not sowing these seeds of division, which is the political strategy, divide and conquer. We can be a part of different parties and have, an understanding of each other, that we're all God's creature. Yeah, we can have disagreements with some things. Some things are not going to be okay according to the word of God. But yet I'm not going to push the word of God on the Constitution, which says that there is a separation of sorts of church and state. And I'm not going to come down with everyone else, because we were all in America by pretty much immigration. So let's just throw that out the way. We all come from one blood. It's from him. So this is what I'm saying. This sowing today, wow, he's made 3 trips since I've been here. This sowing today, let's make sure that when it comes back up, it's going to be something to benefit society around us as well as us. Think about it. Dr. Prodigal, remember, you reap what you sow. So if you sown some nonsense and you sown hatefulness, you sown things, you sown curses, trust me, you're going to reap them. And especially if you come against a saint of God, you are going to seriously reap what you sow, because God said he's going to be fighting the battles. There's a song that we sing in church now, and I did in the elevator one day someplace, and I was just singing. I just threw my hands up and said, "This is how I fight my battles." Next thing I know, the door opened up, and people looked at me like, okay. And I just kept singing, "This is how I fight my battles." So I was like, hey. After a while, somebody said, "That's a good way to fight them." And then they got off the elevator. But I'm sowing in any way possible that's going to be wonderful for the reaping of it. This is Dr. Prodigal. Just remember, you reap just what you sow. And two words that should never be in the Christian's vocabulary: luck and karma. Oh, three, and coincidence. Those three should never be in a Christian's category. So deliberately, I am sowing for a harvest that's out of this world. God bless you.